And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast.
Well, good Monday morning, everyone. Of course, yesterday was Groundhog Day, and Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow, which means 6 more weeks of winter. But hey, looking at our current temperature trend from yesterday into today, it's feeling more like an early spring out there. Of course, we saw 74 for your Sunday. We saw 50s, and we're just kind of hanging around the mid-50s and low 60s out there here as we start out your Monday. So it's really not that cold out there here as you start out your day. We're looking at 50s out there right now, and well, as you'll see right as we go throughout the rest of today and the rest of this week as a whole, it's going to be pretty warm out there, at least for now. It may not last forever. It may not necessarily mean that we're completely done with colder weather, but really done with it here for the time being. So let's look at your temperature forecast here for the day today. We're seeing those 50s sticking around, might drop down into the mid to upper 40s by the end of the morning, but still not very cool out there. As a matter of fact, that's going to be closer to your normal daytime high for this time of year rather than your normal overnight low. We'll circle back to that here in just a little bit. We'll be in the 70s by lunchtime today, so we're going to be even warmer than we were for your Sunday. 83 for your daytime high today. You're going to see mid-80s for a lot of the region, so easily some of the warmest temperatures that we have seen here all season long. But then you're going to notice cooler air starts to push through overnight. We'll still drop down to only about 41 or so, so it doesn't get all that cold. You'll see some 30s and 20s further up north, and then daytime highs tomorrow will be dropping down maybe into the 60s. Closer to normal, but still above average for this time of year. Winds are out of the west. That's what's keeping those temperatures nice and warm this morning. Warm, down-sloping winds keeps that air nice and dry. Thankfully, those breezier winds do relax as we head on into this afternoon. You'll see right there relatively light winds. Those winds temporarily turn out of the north, very weak cold front, and then they turn right back out of the south going into your Tuesday. And like I said, that's what enables that big warm-up. Satellite and radar completely clear. We're looking at more sunshine than anything else today. Maybe a few thin, wispy clouds, some high-level clouds that push through later on this afternoon. Really won't have that much of a bearing on anything. High-pressure system basically steering the jet stream up and around our region, keeping anything exciting from happening. And therefore, we're not really expecting much, at least for the rest of this week. So let's look at your 7-day supercast. 83 today, 68 tomorrow, a little bit cooler, but you're going to notice those overnight lows stay consistently in the 30s and 40s. Daytime highs sitting there hovering around the 60s and 70s here for the next several days. No rain chances here as of right now, but you will see a cold front. That does start to get our temperatures back down to a more winter-like range. You'll see Saturday 67, not so bad. Overnight low though, 26, and then we'll see 48 for your high on Sunday, and that could be a precursor to more wintry type weather in the forecast. Right now, looking at our 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, you will notice cooler air looking to be possible to push into the area. This is going to be from February 8th through the 12th. That's the end of the weekend through midweek next week. Looks like maybe cooler than average temperatures, but there's your averages right there. 54 for your high, 26 for a low. But maybe we get some moisture in here as well. Still simply too early to tell exactly what we're expecting just yet, but right now the Climate Prediction Center is hinting at the possibility of some wetter than normal conditions there February 8th through the 12th, so we'll be keeping a very close eye on that, be watching it very closely, but in the meantime, things are looking warm and sunny here for the better part of at least this week.